Hi everyone, William Weyser is back, and welcome to part 2 of my 4th of July message video for 2022. I hope you enjoyed the first half, of which I talked about my Thomas in Charge DVD, epic weekend, me possibly going to Chicago again. The first time I went there was in 2009 for a Cubs game and an Elton John and Billy Joel concert. I had more fun with the concert than the game. Some Blues Clues and U phrases from different countries, and Blues Big City Adventure. Now, before we get back to the list, I want to go back to Epic Weekend. When I uploaded lots of Bucket and Skinner videos, I forgot to say that I also uploaded 2 clips of Taylor Gray and Dylan Lane on a Nick Star edition of Family Brain Surge. The first one was the fact that they get asked if they ever went to a ball game, and Taylor does all the answering by saying, yes, definitely, all the time. Did you ever catch a foul ball? No. Did you ever catch an old lady? Yes. And Dylan was like, all right, yeah. And the second one, after they missed the 50-point brain tease, they needed a miracle to somehow advance to level 2. And they got it. Because they got the 100-point brain tease right, along with Super Ninjas, House of Anubis, and iCarly, but Victorious did not. And Victorious got eliminated. I was very happy that Bucket and Skinner got saved, and they advanced to level 2. That was as far as that team went. But still, they had fun on Family Brain Surge. The other thing is that when I do the Thunderstruck videos next month for the anniversary, there is one episode that I must focus on when I'm doing these videos. I'll give you a hint with this number. Kevin Durant wore that number in his days of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Brian Newell, Taylor Gray, wore that number for his high school basketball team. What is that number? 35. And if you couldn't guess what episode it is, if you know your numbers of Booba episodes, it is Piggy Bank. My favorite episode on this Booba DVD that I gave a very hard time on the last episode of William Weyser's Childhood Fears, with moments that I was like, it is sad when a pile of balls and collecting mail are better than all 3 episodes on this DVD, as well as Get Cracking. Like that. When I was getting a little irritated on the last 2 things wrong with Booba Cracker. There is another things wrong video that I am doing because the ABC fan 1997 requested me to do it. Teletubbies Hide and Seek. And you'll see why that special deserves to remain hidden. Now, let's get back to the list. Number 6. The 26th anniversary of Blues Clues. On September 8th, 1996, almost a month after I was born, Blues Clues premiered on Nick Jr. And September 8th of this year will mark the 26th anniversary of that. I had to come up with a good idea for a 26th anniversary video. 2 years ago, on the 24th anniversary, I did the opening and closing to my extremely rare and promotional copy of Blues Clues Snack Time, the first Blues Clues VHS ever released. And it's still my favorite season 1 episode, in my opinion. And last year, on the big 25th anniversary of that, I did a video of the Boobas leaning side to side with one leg to You Can't Spell Blue Without You. And I also did the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade version of that on Thanksgiving Day of last year, when Hoda Kotb, let me know about the the pronunciation of your name, and my lady, Savannah Guthrie, both talked about Blue's Clues and you. The reason why I said that to Savannah is I love her. And in June of last year, every time she was on screen, I was left smiling. And I still leave smiling with her to this day. And her voice is certainly helpful that she leaves me smiling. So, let me know what a good idea for a 26th anniversary of Blue's Clues is, and I'll do it. Number 7. Me going to Heroes Camp this year. As I mentioned in part 1, I was talking about Heroes Camp this year, and I finished my first 2 weeks of Heroes Camp for this year. There's still 9 days of Heroes Camp left. Tuesday to Friday for this week. I get a week off from Heroes Camp next week, and then the week after that, I have 1 more week of Heroes Camp left, and then I'm wiping my hands clean of it this year. And it's been a fun year for Heroes Camp so far. I've done lots of things. I went to many different places, including a football stadium for the Dallas Cowboys. I even went to Jump World at an arcade place for Family Adventure. At one point, I was having fun jumping up and down so much, but then, as the narrator said about Tinky Winky in the jumping for fun segment, after all that jumping, Tinky Winky was very tired. Very tired. And I don't blame Tinky Winky whatsoever. I was jumping up and down so much that after all that jumping, I was just done at that point. The energy got taken out of me, and I was just done. There. I needed that hug. Oh yeah, and also I saw movies with Heroes Camp. I saw Lightyear, the spin-off or prequel to the Toy Story movies, and Minions: The Rise of Gru, the spin-off or prequel to the Despicable Me movies, along with the first Minions movie being another example of that. I had fun with those movies, and my luck with seeing movies at Heroes Camp this year, better than last year, and I hope I can keep it up. Number 8. Wearing something red, white, and blue. Yesterday in the comments, I said to Rick that because today is the 4th of July, I wanted us to wear something red, white, blue, or all the above. Today, I'm wearing my Nolan Ryan shirt. It is blue in the background. There are lots of red lettering on the shirt, and most of the baseball outfit for Nolan Ryan is white. And Rick wore his I Love New York shirt. It is blue all over it as well, in terms of the background. It has a red heart on it, and the letters I, N, and Y are all white. Good choice, Rick. And at least we both listened on what I decided on for red, white, and blue shirts. I chose this one because I thought it was appropriate. And the same for Rick, too. Number 9. The Blue's Clues and Rick interviews. Yesterday, Cameron Burns interviewed Rick, Josiah Castro, and Khalil Johnson. And later, he's interviewing Rick again and Donnie Bajer, who plays the brother in the Blue's Clues and Rick series. I am looking forward to seeing those interviews, and they'll be fun to do. if my movie is ever going to be made, there will be interviews that I will be involved with, and I'll have fun with those as well. And the number 10 thing that Rick wants me to talk about in this message video is Undiakomplum in German. An episode of the Blue Screws and Rick series that Cameron said Undiakomplum, but it's in German. They're gonna be German ways of phrases like Noticebuch. I'm trying with that. And it's gonna be fun seeing Rick and others speak German in that episode, as well as everyone working hard on that episode. Now, normally I would wrap things up with number 10, but this time I want to go one step beyond. And this one step beyond thing is all my idea. As well as the fact that, like the Nostalgia Critic, I like to go one step beyond. Number 11. Big Time Summer returns. This is the one step beyond that I want to talk about. Ever since June 2nd of this year, the 8-year anniversary of Webheads, a Nickelodeon game show that Big Time Rush member Carlos Penavega hosted, and I had fun with him on that show as much as I love him on Big Time Rush and the other 3 members. Last year, I came up with an idea for Big Time Summer, and it was fine enough for what I had. I thought I was going to say goodbye to Big Time Rush when that was done, but then I got informed that Big Time Rush is coming back to do concerts. So I decided, you know what, let's do it again and call it Big Time Summer Returns. And I am having a lot of fun with it. In fact, I think I'm having more fun with it this year than last year. And so I've uploaded lots of Big Time Rush videos this year, and from today to July 25th, you're going to get the rest of Big Time Summer Returns. When July 25th comes, it'll be the 9-year anniversary of the day that Big Time Rush's run on Nickelodeon came to an end. And as well as Big Time Summer Returns. But my next idea for Big Time Summer Returns is this challenge called the PALA Challenge, the PALA Challenge, the PALA Challenge. If you don't know what that's short for, it's the Presidential Active Lifestyle Award. I've never heard of that until I found out about this. And one by one, these guys are gonna get their turns of talking about the Worldwide Day of Play and the Presidential Active Lifestyle Award. Stay tuned for those videos. Well, it's been a great 4th of July message video for 2022. I don't know when my next message video is and what it's going to be about, but I'll have fun with that as well. See you for my next video about the Big Time Rush talking about this challenge. Bye-bye.